All right, welcome back to another episode. So if you're new to the channel, please go ahead, subscribe, and smash up the like button. Leave any comments in the section below, and that bell notification as well, so that you can be notified with each and every video that I bring out. So last week I was a bit sick, had the flu, only came out with one video, but nothing really happened too much in crypto. Over the course of the weekend, of course, we just stabilized, and I'm going to be real, it's not looking great, but I still believe that we're in the market cycle of the bull market, even though things have been pretty bad, boring. I mean, Bitcoin has obviously gone down 30% from its all-time high of 109,000. So where are we going to next? I'm going to go into the divergence, look at the Bitcoin dominance, and what else is happening in crypto. So on the daily, if we just zoom in here, my target is still 120, 150,000 for this cycle. But the problem is, if we're going to look at both sides, bearish and bullish, the bearish situation is we could be rolling over right now. What we don't want to see is another like this. We had a dead cat bounce, step down. Are we going to have something similar? Are we going to have another step down? This dead cat bounce and come lower down to my target would be in the 70,000 range, due to the huge consolidation that we had last year of that 60 to 70k range for about 6 to 8 months. So yeah, I'm looking at the next point of support would be that $70,000 level, where we could come down to. Now, I don't think that will happen. I still believe, believe it or not, that we're still going to go a lot higher if the cycles repeat. And normally, they don't 100% accurately repeat the same way, but history does rhyme. So if you look back at the last cycle, we had a 30% pullback, and then we rallied about 200%. So we have filled up that CME gap, which I spoke about last week, which is, for me, is really good. That we've finally filled up the CME gap. Now can we push on? But the thing is, we have to get past, and we have to push past the 90k level. We've got some resistance here, back here, and of course around here. So we have to get past this 90k level of resistance. So we have to come back up like this, get a bounce off it, and then we can start talking about the next key resistance of 97,000 US dollars. And if we can push past that, hold the support, so turn the resistance into support, then we can start talking about that the new all-time high of around 121, 122,000, which I think could happen very, very quickly. And that's what happens usually. Bitcoin does this. Most of the people jump out, and people miss the big moves. It's just part and parcel of the cycle of the market. Now, what I'm looking at on the daily RSI, we do have this bullish. We've had three. We've got this bullish one that's happened. Let me just mark it here. So we've got this bullish divergence here, as you can see down here. So could we now be heading up? We've filled up the CME gap, like I said, and could we start heading towards, but through the rest of the month of March, going into April, back up to new all-time highs? I hope that happens, because then the altcoins will also follow suit. So right now we were at the lows of like 11-12%. Now we're back at 22% for the fear and greed index. You can clearly see there's no altcoin season. Altcoins have pretty much died out. Everything's going back into Bitcoin or the top 10, top 20 altcoins, and we are nowhere near an altcoin season just yet. The reason I say that is because the Bitcoin dominance is still pretty sky high up here. And what I've seen here on the Bitcoin dominance is we have a bearish divergence on the dominance. And could this be a triple top in terms of the Bitcoin dominance, which would be good news for the altcoins, because then if it is a triple top, we've got this bearish divergence happening. Hopefully we start seeing a decrease in the Bitcoin dominance, and then in turn this altcoin season, the altcoins, more money will start flowing out of Bitcoin and into the altcoins, and then we get an altcoin rally, or that highly anticipated altcoin season which everybody is just waiting for. And majority of people have jumped out of the market now, so there's only a few of us left in the space. If you haven't sold anything, then kudos to you. Stick to your game plan, not financial advice of course, but most people do miss out on altcoin season, and when it comes it's quite rapid, it's quite quick for maybe 5-6 weeks, and then it's all over. So that's pretty much it for the technicals. So what's happening on the market? So this is a review from the 17th. Some big news over in Korea is commented on the possibility of adding Bitcoin to the National Reserve. So big news, of course. We know what's happening over in the States now. Korea are coming out. So this is top news for today. South Korea's central bank commented on this possibility. It's only a matter of time until huge mass adoption happens with Bitcoin, and then you're going to look back to the price points of this year. When Bitcoin is closer to $1 million, you're going to wish that you had bought while Bitcoin was basically lower than 100k. That's the reality of it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think, where you think Bitcoin is heading to now. If you think the market cycle is still valid, are we still in the bull run? Or do you think we're going to go into the next bear market? So remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Enjoy your Monday, and see you next time. Bye-bye.